like presence meeting today. So just, let me share my screen. I wanted to just, again, give a quick update on KubeCon, EU planning. So I've added the link to the script for the project update video, as well as the slide. I will be trying to record tomorrow once I get everybody's feedback in. And then I will share with everybody, and we have till the 31st. So I still have time to re-record anything on Friday if there needs to be any big changes for that. Also, one of the other things I wanted to ask the community in regards to KubeCon was who is attending. I would like to try to get a head count of the core maintainers that are going to be at KubeCon, so that I can also send them an invite for the project meeting, as well as the maintainer track, just so that they're aware. I'm going to be sharing schedules and pushing communications out through Slack, social, and as well as our mailing list. So that information's going to be coming, but I just wanted to make folks aware who if anybody's going to be there. I just wanted to make sure that's added up to your calendar. And yeah, if you're going to be around, we have the maintainer track as well. So I'll add all of those details with links to the sketch and all that good stuff in the notes for folks to refer to. But like I mentioned, don't worry. Depending on what channel you follow, you'll start seeing this stuff there. And I think that's the biggest update for me. So Leo, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, thank you. So my update basically it's regarding a proposal that I'm discussing with other maintainers regarding how to handle the Falco roadmap. Currently is just a draft, and in this phase, basically, I'm trying to collect as much feedback as I can. Then the next step will be to schedule a core maintainers call to make a decision about that. If you can open the link that I posted in the agenda, I will give you a brief summary of my proposal. Okay. The core part of the proposal, basically, the two main points of the proposal basically are: the first one is that we will use GitHub project as the tool to organize the roadmap and to also to make our roadmap more visible to everyone. And the second main point is how to schedule the release cycle. Basically, my idea is, since we have 3 releases per year, we should allocate a 16-week period to reach a release. This, of course, will fit in the time allowed for each release. And we will also have 4 weeks that we can use for break or quiet period. Usually, after each release, the week after the release, we will just monitor how the release is doing, and there are no real activity. Then, each of this period will be split into 3 different iterations. The first iteration will last 8 weeks, and basically it will be a pure development phase, almost as it is now. The second iteration, that I call it stabilization, will last 4 weeks, and basically it's a stage where we should try to complete the feature that we are working on, and also to complete any bug fixing that is pending in our roadmap. And the last iteration, that should last 4 weeks, is basically the release preparation. That's something similar we are already doing on libs. If you look at the libs release process, we now have a well-structured process that basically include a preparation phase, code freeze phase, release phase, and so on. So in this last iteration, we will just finalize the release, start a code freeze, and testing more deeply the code, and eventually only bug fixing will be allowed. Another thing that I will add on top of that is that those iterations are also intended to have specific point in time when do planning, but also when do testing. Indeed, if you scroll a bit down, my idea basically is that at the beginning of each iteration, we should have a session of planning to plan what to do during the iteration. At the end of each iteration, we should have a testing session that, of course, will be more accurate for the last iteration, because the outcome of the last iteration is the stable release of Falco. That being said, this is just a proposal. I want to collect as much feedback as I can, and I will ping all the maintainers to discuss this, and I will keep you posted on any updates. That's it. Any question, comments?
Okay. Thank you so much for this. And I think what I need to do next as well is write my proposal and put it in
Yes.
in a ticket too, for basically the marketing and the outreach part of the release process. 'Cause we kind of did this a little bit backwards, where I started the proposal and then we realized, oh, I need to align with Leo better. So that's also how this originated. But yeah, really appreciate this. And yeah, folks, the link is in our notes. So if you want to go in and provide feedback, please do. Is there a deadline for feedback?
Yes. Also, if there are folks that are already familiar with GitHub projects, any help will be really appreciated, because we discovered that the new GitHub project has some small limitation, some minor issues, and everyone that has some experience with that could help.
Quick question, Leo, do you have a target date in mind of when you want all that feedback in?
Not yet. My next action, basically, is to try to schedule a core maintainer call. So until that date, I believe we can collect feedback. I hope this will happen before KubeCon, but I cannot say now for sure.
Okay. And go ahead.
Sorry, Leo, you mentioned the limitation on GitHub project. Is it like being able to tag the releases properly, or have more granular? No. What?
No, it's mostly regarding the automation, because there are limits on the free version regarding the automation. For example, you can automatically import the issue from only one repository. And for other repository, you have to basically import the issue manually and other stuff like that. But I wrote this in the issue. So if you take a look at the issue, you will have all the details.
Okay. I mean, we have a volunteer in the chat to help out you, but that's good.
Perfect.
Oh, awesome. All righty. Any other feedback, folks? Okay, Ajamal, you got the floor.
Just let me.
Do you need to share?
Sorry. I think you can share. I'm just gonna add the staged website link here so that you can show maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, update from last week. We've been like iterating and making sure that everything works on the website, all the link, all the documentation, all the previous like materials are there. Anyway, we're getting very, very close to the final state. We're still working on the little bits and pieces and like, making the arrows match with each other and all of that. But the majority of changes are all in there, and I think it's ready for all of your review and feedback. I would really appreciate if you just shared feedback either on Slack. I will share these links on Slack as well, or on GitHub issue directly. And yeah, if you go to, I think we reviewed most of this in our last meeting, but if you go to blog section, and these are the tags that I was talking about that we didn't have in our last meeting. So like now users can tag, like there's like a limited set of tags that you can use, and the user who is contributing a new blog, they can choose one, like either release and we can update these tags. It's just the logic is already there. And for example, if you click on, let's say, Falco Sidekick tag or eBPF, you can see all the other blogs that are on Falco Sidekick, which makes it very easy for the user to find blogs on the same topic. These images are placeholder images if the blog didn't have any images within like in the content. That's why we use the placeholder image. But basically, I think that was the main thing that I didn't have last time to show you, but it's good now. And if you go to Try Falco, we have added, we have added also the link on how to contribute to blogs. Thanks, Jackie, for working on, on that. Oops, it doesn't.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's supposed to go to a GitHub page with instructions on how to contribute to the blog. So I'll make sure I comment on that.
And if you go Try Falco, I think we didn't have everything last time we were here, but yeah, we have this very quick exercises, I would say, on how you can get started with Falco on different environments. And we have tested them and everything works. Just let us know if something doesn't work for you. I think that was all for now. Again, as I said, this is all ready, and I have added the link to the PR to our notes. If you can just directly comment on that, that would be great. And this PR, thanks, Leo. We will keep it open till Monday, unless there's a very big issue that we need to address and we have to delay that. But hopefully next week, Monday, we can go live unless there's objections to that. Any questions?
This is impressive. Congrats.
Oh, thanks. Hopefully it will be useful.
Yeah, the
By the way,
graphics is awesome.
I really like the graphics here. Sorry, Luca.
Same.
Same. Okay, thanks. But yeah, poke around and
yeah. There is a question by Stanley. If are blog authors clickable? I guess yes.
No, I think.
No.
Okay, but we can make.
Yeah, but in my opinion, it's a good point. We should allow searching by authors or whatever.
That's a good point. Let's see.
No, you can't click on it.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't possible in the previous version, so I believe that it's something that we have to implement. But great suggestion. I agree.
Yeah. I will take that feedback. Awesome. Yeah, keep asking those questions and making those suggestions. But until next month, and again, like Monday is not the last day we can make any changes. Like it can keep on living and changing as we go. It's just we're trying to get as much of useful features and pretty things before then. So that's a goal. That's it for me.
Thanks so much. Yeah, great job. It's beautiful. Okay, let me take a quick look. That's it agenda wise. Anybody else have other topics that they didn't get a chance to add and want to cover? This is a good opportunity to do that. Okay, do we have anybody new on the call that hasn't introduced themselves in the past?
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
you've got
my
the
name-
floor.
Thank you. My name is Rohit. I'm from India. So I came across Falco from the GSOC program. So yeah, it's really nice to meet you guys.
Okay, so you heard about the Falco problem, excuse me, project through the Google Summer of Code?
Correct. Yeah.
Was it this year or was it the previous?
This year.
This year. Oh, okay. Tomas, do you have an update on that? I know you submitted a proposal to the CNCF.
I did.
Oh, or Jason, sorry.
Yeah, I mean it's an ongoing topic, and so from our side, I'm in contact with the CNCF, and we are still in the moment in which summer students need to propose to submit a proposal basically for the project,
Okay.
and then there will
Cool.
be a selection process. So nice to meet you, Rohit, and looking forward to see your proposal. If you did need any help, me as a mentor, I'm supposed to be open, like to solve your doubts or like answering questions. So I don't know if you did already, and I didn't respond in my big inbox list that I need to read, but please feel free to send a message, and I'm really eager to help. And thanks for like having an interest in that project.
Sure. And just 30 minutes back, I opened a PR. That would be my first contribution here. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be here.
Awesome.
Cool.
Welcome, Rohit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to put stuff on your plate, Jason. But Rohit, if you have like a proposal draft, we can always share with everyone here, and we will kind of help you to make it more compelling.
Sure. I'd love to. I'll post it in Slack group, the general group.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. If like we're all a pretty friendly bunch, so just if you have any questions, you can reach us through Slack. I'm happy to set up a call with you to also just help you navigate through the community. So whatever you need, just you let us know. Don't be shy about it.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. That means a lot.
Yeah,
Thanks
of
for having me.
course. Yeah, welcome. We're always really excited to have new folks join. Okay, anything else? Otherwise, we can conclude. And I forgot to say all the introduction, which we are a CNCF project, and thank you everybody for being nice and behaving. So this is recorded and your face will be on YouTube. Okay, we'll speak next week. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye.